Why in the world would you want a 24 Land Cruiser? Especially the exclusive first edition, only 5,000 made. For one thing, they come in several colors. You can choose the first edition in this meteor shower, this beautiful color here. It's tough, it's rugged, probably won't show dirt very much. You can do a more trendy color, we'll call it the Heritage Blue, or the Trail Dust yellowish, mustard, orange, that kind of color, or you can do black. And I think part of the beauty is going to be inside, because we want to look at it from the outside, of course, if we buy it, but you're going to be riding in it. So we need to know there's enough space, enough features for us, enough Land Cruiser cool. And is it cool on the inside? Well, I think it absolutely is. Look at this right here. We got a debossed, the opposite of embossed, first edition there. I love the light colored accent stitching, the soft touch panel here. Soft touch all the way across, that's cool. Look at that, I like that. 12.3 inch screen right here, Toyota Audio Multimedia, so you can do wireless Apple CarPlay, wireless Android Auto. Up top here, we've got moonroof. Look at that. Very nice seating here. And then soft touch here. A cool box, excellent. Very cool, and all these off-roading tools. Take a look here from the driver's side. Has a power steering wheel, I like that feature. Very Lexus-like. Super cool. So we have illuminated sills as we walk into the vehicle. That's something I would look forward to. Oh, TOYOTA, Land Cruiser mats, boom. Not that you'd buy it for the mats, I just think it's cool. Look at this, it's got the auto braking, the safe braking. We can change our fog lights between yellow and white. 2 different memory seats, power mirrors, of course we got that. And they're squared off, that's so retro cool. Feel like it looks very much like FJ in certain ways. Do you guys? Hey, let's test out the horn here. And then we've got controls right here on the steering wheel. Easy to use. I just like it. That's very unique from any other Toyota model, and it should be. Land Cruiser, yes, it's one of the SUV and truck brothers and sisters, but it's all its own. And this is a driver attention monitor. It will tell you if it's, you know how we do that? If it's staring at you staring out the windshield, or if you're looking over to the side or down or they can't see your eyes, it's covered with something, it'll say, driver inattention alert, look forward. So it's a safety feature. Look at this 12.3 inch screen. We can get information here. Fuel economy, we're just burning fuel right now. Does better than that, low 20s. Kind of mid 20s actually. So we got the audio we can do, the engine, oil temperature, turbo gauges. Is this a turbo? We got to talk about that near the end, don't we? Talk about that power. Pretty strong stuff. So let's go over here and see if we can do trip info. Trip A, trip B, all that jazz. Tire pressure. Nice. Let's go over, oh, we can do the traction monitor too. Tell us when we're using torque to the front wheels, to the back wheels. Pitch and roll. Oh, see, I keep moving. We got to see more of this. Pitch and roll, so it can tell us whether we're on an angle or facing forward, that kind of stuff. And we'll go over to the center now. Let's see, here we go. Driving support, we can do map. Settings. Head-up display, it's off. It's on, and it's right here. There we are, nice and easy to use. Tells us lots of information that we might want to know. Lane departure alert. It can be on, it can be off. Most people probably want to have it on. Blind spot monitor, is it off? Or is it on? There we go. Right there in the side mirror where it should be. Pre-collision system, that can be on and off. You always want to have something like that on, I think. That tells you when there's a chance of you might be in an accident. Proactive driving assist will do sensitivity. It will check for objects in the way. It will do curve reduction if you're going too fast on a hill, or on a curve, I mean. All sorts of stuff. It watches out for motorcycles, bikes, people, rear cross traffic alert, the backup, rear cross traffic, safe exit alert. That tells you when, if you're getting out your door right here and somebody's coming, it'll say beep, 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 and it will, whoops, sorry. It will stop you, Mirror, do you want the mirror to indicate it? How sensitive do you want that to be? Road sign assist. So we can do things like, do you want to be notified when you go above the speed limit? Yeah. Visual? Maybe. Audio? Maybe. Notification level. So if the speed limit's 55, do you want to be notified when you're going 56, 58, 60? I'll tell you what, if you've got a lead foot, that's a great way to keep yourself in line. I'm going to be honest with you. Like, that's a good, a lot of people might say, oh, I don't want that. I can control my own. Well, guess what? People get tickets. So that's a good way to be safer on the road, but also not get tickets. Traffic jam assist, that will guide you, speed you up, slow you down if you're in heavier traffic. It'll even follow you around if you're going around curves and stuff. It watches the path of the one in front of it. DMC recording. Oh, that is I think that's the driver monitor camera. I think it can record you if you want it to. LCA. It's not coming to me. Not coming to me. Dynamic radar cruise control, forward, cross traffic alert. Power back door. Select the brake type. What's that? Oh, okay. That's for your brake gain. And then tire pressure monitor, rear seat reminder, that tells you if you've left stoplights display. That tells you if you've left a laptop in the back, a child in the back, a dog in the back, things that you don't want to leave, but we see newspaper headlines that say someone left so and so in the back, so you don't want that. Meter settings, meter type, we're going to change it to units, kilometers per hour, miles per hour. Meter type, hey, do you want this setting? I like that one. Do you want this setting? Or do you want this setting? So again, a few different ways to do it. I'm going to set it up for, not that one. I'm going to set it up for this one right here. I just like having that one. And then the meter style, that's going to be, how do you want the look of it to be in a different way? So if you have the two gauges, do you want them to look casual, smart, tough, or do you want them to be sporty? Let's do smart. I always like smart. How about a different drive modes? So if we're going to select drive modes, we're going to do this right here and change it to sport mode, normal mode, or eco mode. Holla. And then multi-terrain select, downhill assist, crawl mode. So that one's going to be right here for deep snow, mud. So we're going to do that one more time. There we go. Mud, sand, rock, auto. Crawl mode is the low speed cruise control, so we can change the settings if you want it to go faster. And basically, you control the steering while the car accelerates forward and backward. Your choice. So that's pretty neat. And then maybe you want the crawl deactivated, which I do. I want it back on again. And here we've got heated seats, cooled seats, heated steering wheel. I like that too. And you can kind of tweak these buttons to control where the air comes out. That's cool. Hey, look at here. This is the panoramic view monitor. So it can control in front of you, behind you, as we're backing up. It can also do the forward facing as well. So it can guide us into our spot nice and easily. Now I could have done better. It's just an example. So we're not set up with a profile here, so we're just gonna kind of cancel that out. I like having the physical volume button right here. Here's the tow haul button too as well. That might be beneficial to you. Turn that down so we can scroll. We can do 80s, which I always like to do. You'll be able to have navigation on this one, and then you could set up different information, off-roading information. Look at that, pitch roll. That is cool. Look at that. So we could be in low if we want to be in low. And look, this is our multi-terrain monitor here, so we can see pitch and roll around the sides of us. Very cool. It even tells us when something's getting close to us in front. That is excellent feature to have, my friends. I like that as well. And then here we can do different settings. You'll set up your profile. It's really easy. They'll use a QR code most times. If you're not familiar with that, there's a different way to do it too, which is pretty easy. Daylight savings time. I like to show that one just so people aren't off on that one. We can change the display, the brightness, the contrast, sound and media. This is how you get your sound the way you want it to. The system voice, do you want it higher or lower? Make it a little bit more, just like that. Sound tuning. A little bit more bass, all that kind of stuff. And we can do it forward, backward. Vehicle customize. Lights, illumination, how bright. How do we want our lights set up? Door controls. 2-press unlock. Unlock the driver's side. How do you want it? Boarding and exit. Do you want that to move? Yeah, I like that. Climate, AC mode with auto, all that stuff. So we've got up here, auto dimming, rear view mirror with digital rear view mirror as well. So we can do this, home link with garage door opener programming, SOS button here, lights, and then lighted mirror with slider. We've got a couple different microphones up here for driver and passenger side, which is always cool. There's even a microphone. Look at the visibility here. It's real good. Real good. There's a mic right there, so it picks up people's voices back there as well. Very cool. I'm a fan. I can recline my seat a little bit, can go more forward. Got really good headroom here, great leg room. The seats are comfortable. A little bit of a hump here between the two seats. This one sits down just a little bit firmer than the other two, but it's okay. And then this one right here, this is all the way back and reclined, and we've got seat pocket, rear temperature. That's nice. And we've got, ooh, USBs, 12-volt circular, plug in anything, right? Rear temperature controls, that's nice. And yes, we know it's a Land Cruiser. Now we're sure. So look here, we've got air to the back, even to the behind the second row. Here we go. Nice armrest, nice cup holders, child safety latches, check mark, looks good. JBL sound system, boom, ba-boom, bada bing, bada boom. And we've got grab handles to get up into it if you need it. Now we can open up the back door like this, put our groceries in. We can lift this up too. It's a power hatch if I've got it set up for power back door, just like this. And here's our storage area. This one does have a little bit of a raised lip right here. So just kind of keep that in mind. It's like a deck system, we'll call it. 2400 watt inverter. That's pretty strong right there. You can charge a lot of different things. Get your microwaves ready, right? We got USB-C back here. That's kind of interesting, right? Very wild that you've got that back here, but no second row. Almost reminds you of a Lexus GX 550, doesn't it, kind of? Look here, we've got extra storage, cup holders, all that jazz. I love having this all-weather mat. That's very cool. Storage bin there. Towing capacity for Land Cruiser, 6,000 pounds. Woo! That's exciting. We've got gloss black Toyota written over here. Land Cruiser, little latch here. Boom. Oh, I know why the power back door wasn't going on. Because I did not have that secured. I was wondering that. This is the Beyond Zero logo for electrified Toyotas. iForce Max, big old engine here. Backup parking sensors, silver bumper here. Woo! We're gonna be seeing a lot of features here. Woo! It juts out, flares out here. Nice, thick, matte black fender treatments. Look at those wheels. This one has upgraded Nitto Ridge Grappler tires on it, 18-inch matte wheels that come with it, but the tires are upgraded. 6 lug pattern here. Look at that. And then we've got the rock rails like that. Gloss black handles. Very cool. Turn signal indicator in the side mirror. Gloss black backing. Blind spot. And then look at it here. Woo! I like having that basket up on top. That's cool. Yeah, I like that a lot. All right, what else do we see here? What about those mats? Oh, wait a minute, we got a plane though. There it is. There it is. So look at these mats here. People have been asking what these do. Well, these keep, this strap right here keeps this from going back up or potentially getting caught in the tire, that kind of stuff when you're on the trails, off-roading, obstacles. We've also got that up here as well. I call this medium heaviness for the hood. Prop rod, I think because it's a little bit on the heavier side, maybe that's why the prop rod has moved in just a little bit more, plus it's kind of wide, so that would make sense here. We have 326 horsepower and 465 pounds of torque. Woo, that's pretty cool, right? That's a lot. 2.4 liter turbocharged, 4-cylinder engine, electric motor assist, 48 horsepower, electric motor. It's a lot of power, a lot of low-end torque to get you going, my friends. And then we've got this front end here. This is one of the two trim level configurations that has the Circular Lights 1958 edition, First edition. Those are the two special editions. And then Land Cruiser, that's the middle one. That'll have the rectangular headlights. If you look on in here, you'll be able to see, I think, that it says Land Cruiser right there. So look on in. I'm sure there are many more Easter eggs that I don't even know about here. Look at this right here. Body color, interesting panel design, that's for sure. This has the yellow amber lights. We've got airflow that flows right through there. Toyota Safety Sense 3.0. Here's the camera for the multi-terrain monitor so you can look down below. I love the square pattern here. Toyota Heritage Grille. That's nice. Look how it flares out here on the side. This is a tough looking off-road ready type vehicle, right? And I can also push this for the fogs and get them back to the traditional LED white. Which one of those do you like better? White lights? Amber orange? I don't know, you tell me. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. What do you think about the Land Cruiser? I'm at 2 different channels. I'm at Toyota Jeff Reviews, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and Facebook, and then I'm at Auto Jeff Reviews, AUTOJEFF, Auto Jeff Reviews, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and Facebook, and I hope I see you there for fun, thorough reviews across all brands. Thanks, everybody. Peace. And remember to check out the Land Cruiser playlist. It might be just what you're looking for. Thanks so much for being here, everybody, and we'll see you next time. Scene.